Did you know that 76% of bariatric patients regain significant weight within 5 years of surgery? That's not a typo. 3 out of 4 people who have weight loss surgery end up regaining the weight that they worked so hard to lose. And if you've had bariatric surgery and you're noticing the scale creeping back up, you're not alone. And more importantly, it's not your fault. If you're new here, I'm Jessica Lawson, a certified nutrition coach and a bariatric specialist who not only lost 140 pounds with gastric sleeve surgery, but I've helped over 140 women on their weight loss journey and helped them stop, regain in its tracks, and maintain their results for life without extreme diets, exhausting workouts, or relying on willpower. And in this video, I'm going to reveal why so many bariatric patients regain weight and exactly how my 4-step method prevents it. This isn't theory. It's the exact system that's helped my clients break free from the regain cycle for good. Now, before I share my method, let me tell you a bit about my journey. After struggling with my weight my entire life, I finally decided to have gastric sleeve surgery, and I followed every post-op rule perfectly, hitting my protein goals, drinking my water, taking my vitamins, everything my doctors told me to do. Initially, it worked. I lost 140 pounds and felt like I'd finally found the answer to my lifelong weight struggle. But then my father passed away, and I regained 15 pounds. I was devastated. I thought all my hard work was going out the door, and I was going to be right back to the 300-pound woman that I used to be. And that's when I realized the harsh truth. Bariatric surgery had just changed my stomach, but it couldn't possibly change my habits, my mindset, or my relationship with food. So I took matters into my own hands. I got certified in nutrition coaching and studied habit psychology and the science of transformation, and I built a step-by-step system that helped me lose those 15 pounds that I regained in just 30 days, and most importantly, keep them off permanently. And now I've helped over 120 bariatric women do the exact same thing: stop, regain, break free from emotional eating, and maintain the results for life. And my clients are women like Wendy, who had her surgery 6 years ago and thought all hope was lost until she lost 20 pounds using my system. Or Jackie, who dropped 60 pounds after her revision surgery when nothing else was working. These aren't just weight loss stories, they're stories of complete transformation and how these women relate to food, stress, their bodies, and themselves. So why do 76% of bariatric patients regain weight in the first place? There are 3 main reasons that your surgeon likely never told you about. First, bariatric surgery is treated as a physical solution to what is largely a psychological problem. Your surgeon did an amazing job modifying your stomach, but they didn't modify this: your brain. And your brain is why you gained the weight in the first place. Let me explain. When you had bariatric surgery, you were given a physical tool that forces short-term weight loss. Your smaller stomach makes it impossible to eat large amounts at once, but what it doesn't do is stop you from grazing throughout the day, prevent you from turning to food when you're stressed or emotional, change your relationship with food, or give you a system for maintaining your results long term. The second reason is that your weight loss journey follows a predictable pattern that no one warns you about. Stage 1 is the honeymoon phase, 0 to 6 months post-op. The weight melts off effortlessly, and every time you step on the scale, the number drops. You feel unstoppable. Stage 2 is the slowdown that comes next. From 6 to 12 months post-op, the progress stalls, the rapid weight loss slows, and suddenly what used to work isn't working anymore. Old habits start creeping back in, and you are getting a little bit scared. Stage 3 is the inflection point. This starts at 12 months post-op beyond. This is where most people fail. The weight might start creeping back up because old habits start to return. We get comfortable. Maybe it's a few pounds at first, then it's 5, then it's 10, then 15. And suddenly, panic sets in because you feel like you're losing control all over again. The third reason is that most traditional post-op care focuses on the wrong things. Your doctor, your nutritionist, your surgeon, they told you to eat your protein, drink your water, take your vitamins, but these are just bare minimum requirements, not a comprehensive strategy for long-term success. What your doctor and nutritionist are telling you is essentially just another diet. We all know diets don't work long-term. That's why you had surgery in the first place. Real lasting success after bariatric surgery requires addressing the root causes of why you gained weight, your habits, mindset, and relationship with food. And unless you transform these areas, you're going to eventually return to the same patterns that led to weight gain before surgery. This is where my 4-step method comes in. It's specifically designed to address the real reasons bariatric patients regain weight by focusing on what your surgeon couldn't change: your brain, your habits, and your relationship with food. So let me walk you through each step. Step 1 is the reset and reignite system. This is where we break the cycle of regain and get immediate results. When you're experiencing regain, you need to stop the bleeding fast, but not through extreme dieting or restriction, which only makes things worse. Instead, we decode your unique regain patterns using advanced assessment techniques. Everyone regains for different reasons, and understanding your specific triggers is crucial for creating lasting change. Next, we install a metabolism-boosting 5-meal framework that eliminates chaotic eating and grazing. This isn't just about what you eat, it's about creating structure that works with your post-surgical anatomy and psychology. We implement protein prioritization strategies engineered specifically for post-op physiology. Your modified digestive system has unique needs, and generic nutrition advice won't cut it. We also create morning and evening success routines, really daily routines that automate positive habits so you're not relying on willpower. My client Erica, who had surgery years ago, was feeling completely hopeless about her regain until we implemented this system. And within days, she noticed the scale moving again, was finally feeling control of her eating, and her energy was returning, all without feeling deprived or restricted. Step 2, the effortless nutrition system. This step makes nutrition automatic so you can stop obsessing and feel in control again. So what we do here, we master post-op nutrition science so you can understand exactly how to fuel your modified digestive system. Knowledge is power, and understanding why certain approaches work specifically for bariatric patients gives you confidence. We balance your macros precisely to eliminate cravings, stabilize blood sugar, and boost energy. This isn't about counting calories. It's about finding the perfect balance of protein, fats, and carbs for your unique body. We install your personalized meal framework that eliminates daily food decisions. Decision fatigue is a major cause of regain, and removing the need to constantly think about food frees up your mental energy for other areas of your life. You're going to create your personal recipe collection from over 600 bariatric optimized options in my Think Less, Eat More cookbook, so no more staring at the fridge, wondering what to eat. You'll have a library of delicious, satisfying meals at your fingertips. My client Jackie was constantly tracking calories without seeing results until she learned this system, and with access to the right recipes and understanding exactly how to fuel her body, she finally stopped stressing about food and started seeing consistent progress. Step 3, the food freedom method. This is where we break the patterns that lead to regain by addressing emotional eating and stress eating, the biggest predictors of post-bariatric regain. So we dismantle your emotional eating patterns using pattern interruption techniques. Emotional eating, it's not a character flaw, okay? There's nothing wrong with you. It's a learned coping mechanism that can be unlearned and released. We're going to install the STOP framework that creates space between triggers and actions. And this revolutionary approach gives you time to respond thoughtfully to emotions rather than reacting automatically with food. We're also going to build a personalized emotional regulation toolkit that addresses your specific triggers. Generic advice like take a bath or go for a walk doesn't work when you're in the midst of an emotional eating urge. You need strategies tailored to your unique triggers. We rewire your stress response system to automatically choose non-food coping mechanisms as well. Your brain is wired to seek food for comfort, and we rewire it to seek healthier alternatives. My client Christina spent her entire life turning to food whenever she felt overwhelmed, but after implementing the food freedom method, she finally understood her triggers and had a system to handle them. And for the first time, she trusted herself around food and could say, "I love you" to herself in the mirror. Step 4 is a sustainable success plan. And finally, we ensure that you never start over again by building systems for lifelong success. We install advanced navigation strategies for real-world challenges like restaurants and travel, and life doesn't stop after bariatric surgery. You need tools to handle social situations, vacations, and work events, and we create your personal maintenance system with built-in safeguards against regain. This includes early warning signs to catch small slips before they become major setbacks and automatic course correction protocols. We engineer your environment for automatic success without constant vigilance. Your environment has a massive impact on your choices, and setting it up properly makes healthy decisions the default, not the exception. We're going to develop your early warning system to catch and correct small slips immediately, and most people don't notice regain till they've already gained 10 to 15 pounds. We make sure you catch it at 3 to 5 pounds when it's much easier to address. So now that you understand why bariatric patients regain weight and how my 4-step method prevents it, you have a choice to make. You can continue down the path that 76% of bariatric patients take, watching the scale climb back up, feeling your confidence slip away, and wasting thousands of dollars on quick fixes that don't last. Or you can join the 24% who keep it off for good by learning how to take control in a completely different way. If you're ready to stop the regain and keep the weight off for life, I invite you to book a free bariatric success connection call with me at the link in the description. During this call, we're going to map out your exact goals and challenges, identify what's been keeping you stuck, and create a clear plan for moving forward. To book your call, click the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell to be notified when I release my next video in this series on tackling bariatric regain. And remember, surgery changed your stomach, but now it's time to change your brain. You owe it to yourself. That's where true lasting transformation happens. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.